So the next section of this video is going to discuss the settings. If we go down to the bottom right-hand corner of our Chromebook screen, we can see a gear. Gear always indicates that in any program that we can change some settings or edit some things in regards to the thing that we're working with. But for the settings that are connected to the Chromebooks that you guys have, we have the Wi-Fi network that we're connected to. This is where you can change that if you need to, or add a connection if you're taking them home and testing some things for the students on the Chromebooks at home. Set wallpaper, you can get certain themes. The theme changes the style of things. So when you play with that, it won't act the way maybe some of you think it would. So, just look at the things that it changed with style on web pages and windows and that kind of stuff. This is where the touchpad speed is located in the mouse speed. If you ever change those, make sure you make a note of where they were before that. You have touchpad and mouse settings, keyboard settings, display settings, things that you can click on here, and enable tap to click. That is an option for these, and to turn it off, some people don't like that. Traditional scrolling, you can also do Australian scrolling, which reverses it depending on if you're a Mac person or a Windows person. This will be a preference of yours. And then you can swap the primary mouse buttons to do different things if you have a mouse connected to it. So I would just click around in some of these and see if a different resolution is good for you. If you want a different kind of orientation, then you can mess with that a little bit as well. So just go through those settings. Google is the default search engine for browsers. You can manage your search engines if you like another one. And then this is where we can sign into, normally if we were on a regular device, this is how we sign into Chrome to be able to get our apps and extensions. And I'll later on in a different series create a video helping you guys understand that. Date and time, privacy, content settings, that's for like rated R movies, content that the students might get into. Password and filling out forms, the autofill, web content, as in size. If you want your font to be larger, you can change that, and you can also customize your fonts within the section as well. The downloads area is where anything that the students go to, right click, download, or just click a download button that it takes you to. Usually there's an option to have this be Google Drive. I'm not sure why that's the case. I'll look into that a little bit more and send out a video showing you how to change that, or work through that in case that's something that you want things to automatically save to your Google Drive. The other options on here that you would need to know, maybe accessibility. As I said in the previous video, only change one thing at a time because they do some crazy things. So show large mouse cursor, use high contrast mode. And just so you know which thing you've chosen, try it a little bit. If you don't like it, then go back and switch it, and you'll know that that's the thing that you enabled for that. Okay, so you can go through each of those, click on them, and see exactly what they do. We do have a reset settings. The Google Console Admin Manager has taken away the power wash option. That would basically wipe every setting off of this computer that's possible. Now, at one point I did hit advanced settings, show advanced settings. That's how I got the rest of these things to pop up. And then all the way down at the bottom, it says hide advanced settings. So that's your settings area for the Chromebook. If you are on a regular desktop laptop, the settings for your Chrome look a little bit different for you. And I can show you that there's more options of history and in the browser, and your bookmarks option of bookmark pages and showing bookmarks, printing, casting, and other additional tools that you might have. Add to shelf, clear browsing data. You can save page as, and save it as a bookmark or save it as a shortcut on your shelf down here so that you can access it all the time. And then we also have take a screenshot of whatever's on your screen at that time. Very useful settings within Chrome. And I did that through my Chrome browser, opening it. Here's my tabs. And then all I have to do is click the three dots over here. Sometimes that'll be an exclamation mark or a circle if you have some problems with your Chrome updates or settings. But all of these things are available for you in that drop down. And then also the original settings were over here in the bottom right hand corner under the gear to access those. Okay. Hope that was helpful. I will continue with the final series video for Chromebooks 101, part 4, and it's going to be dealing with the more fun aspects of apps and extensions.